Governor Josh Stein is lauding the pay increases and bonuses for law enforcement across North Carolina. State law enforcement will see double-digit percentage increases in their salaries. Local municipalities like Raleigh Police will get a one-time bonus of $17.50. But how will these pay bumps lead to increases in safety in your neighborhood? WRAL's Sean Gallagher joins us now from Glenwood South. And Sean, the incidents on the 4th of July highlight exactly what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it was only about 3 weeks ago, but just think back to the 4th of July where law enforcement say there were about 8,000 people out here along Glenwood South. And a local bar owner tells me he believes RPD only had about 20 officers out here. He says just doesn't cut it, and he hopes these bonus bumps help to increase their presence. For the last 30 years, Dan Lovenheim has never seen a night like this.
That was the 1,000-year flood.
As a bar owner on Glenwood South, the chaos of the 4th of July takeovers was out of hand, where the roughly 20 police officers he says were on duty just didn't cut it.
We feel that the paid police force really needs to double on Friday and Saturday nights to make sure that the enforcement is overseen correctly.
Easier said than done. Raleigh Police have 93 vacant positions. That represents about 11% of the force.
Hire more people, please, and pay them more if necessary.
And that's the plan. The state budget will add $1,750 in local police officers' pockets as a one-time bonus.
The budget represents a big step forward for public safety, but I want to be very clear, we have many more steps to go.
Governor Josh Stein toured an RPD facility to tout the boosts, but the budget doesn't address local police salaries. RPD has seen a 22% increase in starting salaries over the last 2 years, but that's still behind places like Apex and Wake Forest. How does that impact people's safety when they're struggling to get people to come here?
So it's a signal. What we want is for people to understand that their leadership, that their government understands the urgency and importance of their work, and that's what this bonus serves to do.
More money means more manpower, which means more to the man in charge of the Raleigh Police.
So when we can go out and we can hire and bring people here to the city of Raleigh, of course it's going to increase the amount of officers we have, which will then increase our presence throughout our community, which then will help continue to keep Raleigh a safe city.
And RPD is offering a $5,000 bonus to out-of-state police officers who want to work here. They would go through a lateral training program as well that would get them on the streets sooner and hopefully close that gap as well. Along Glenwood South, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.